Hey YouTube, here's my review for Crysis Warhead. When I first played the original Crysis, I was struck with how engaging the gameplay was. Not only were the elements of interaction and combat original, but they also came together in a way that really made you feel like you were a high-tech attack drone with the ability to approach the enemy from any angle. You weren't limited to the guns you found lying around in enemies' camps, because you were a weapon. Crytek, who could have easily sold Crysis as a tech demo, took the extra step and made gameplay fun. Then, Crysis Warhead was released, and we were able to visit the other side of the island. Everything good about Crysis has been included and improved. It has incredible replayability for a linear first-person shooter. The artificial intelligence can be unpredictable, so you'll never get the same kill twice. On higher difficulties, the AI has solid aim, and they won't hesitate to shoot. On lower difficulties, they serve as excellent punching bags, and that can make for some funny kills. Two new weapons have been included in Crysis Warhead. First is a grenade launcher, which can be equipped with fragmentation or EMP grenades. EMP grenades are very useful against aliens or enemy nanosuits. You are also able to dual-wield the new Uzi. These are great for charging enemies. Just remember to use strength to cut that recoil. Developers are always advertising fully destructible environments in their games, and this usually leads to disappointment. Crytek has done an excellent job with physics and destructible environments. Almost everything can be manipulated and used against your enemy. Just beware of falling trees. The explosions in Crysis Warhead are the best I've seen. Too often in games, you can clearly see an almost two-dimensional fire animation when you blow something up. In Crysis Warhead, the explosions are spectacular, and the mushroom clouds are sure to leave you satisfied. The ice levels in Crysis Warhead have been improved from the original game. The colors are chilling, and the blue-gray alien battleships and exosuits fit this environment perfectly. The original Crysis was infamous for the strain it would put on any system. Crytek addressed this by optimizing the game engine. Warhead runs slightly faster than the original Crysis, but it's important to note that it looks better as well. After playing Warhead for a while, the original Crysis colors and textures look muted and dull. The textures in Warhead are sharper and more varied, and they really give you the feeling that you are in a rainforest or a dark cave. These improved textures are brought out by the lighting in Warhead. The darks are darker and the lights are lighter. You may be able to see everything clearly one second, and then be fumbling in the dark the next. If you're running a slower system, you can always tone down the visuals to gain a few extra frames. By running Warhead in DirectX 9 mode instead of DirectX 10, I gain nearly 8 frames per second. This does come at the sacrifice of some excellent shader effects that really add to the depth of the maps. Just remember that Crysis is different than many other games. It is perfectly playable at anything above 25 frames per second. Warhead features excellent cutscenes. They are in third person and they tell you everything you need to know. The transitions between cutscenes and gameplay are very smooth, and you'll never wonder how you wound up in a mine shaft full of aliens. Why? The story in Crysis Warhead is not as deep as the original, and it's not nearly as long. This is okay, because the story is taking place at the same time as the first story, so anyone that has played the first Crysis will have no trouble filling in the gaps. The story in Warhead may not be as epic as the first, but it still has its surprises. The final boss is certainly intimidating, but don't worry, there's an all-new superweapon to take those aliens out of the sky. So there you have it, guys. Crysis Warhead reviewed. It's better than the original, and for that I give it 2 thumbs up. Thanks for watching.
In spite of the undeniable